Emily is an emerald engine of the Northwestern Railway. She is kind, helpful, and has her very own rank of coaches. One day at the sheds, the Fat Controller came to the sheds and had a message for Emily.
Good morning, Emily. I have a special job for you. Your coaches are under maintenance right now, so I've assigned you a temporary coach.
Who is it?
Wait and see.
And with that, the Fat Controller left. Emily was worried on who the coach would be. When she got to the station, she saw a long, brown coach. Of course, we know this to be our friend, Old Slow Coach, but Emily didn't know this yet.
Oh, hello there. You must be my temporary coach?
Indeed I am. So, where do we start?
Our first train usually starts at Knackford, so I'll get turned around and we can start.
Once Emily got turned around, she left to the station with Old Slow Coach. She was having a nice time with her, but once they got to the signal, Gordon was already there, and he saw Old Slow Coach and was disgusted.
Oh dear, Emily. Why are you pulling such a dirty old coach?
What do you mean, dirty and old?
She has old frames and broken wheels. I feel so sorry for you, pulling that old thing.
And with that, Gordon sped off with the express. Emily thought Gordon was being rude, but then she looked back at Old Slow Coach. She did look a little rusty, but she didn't think too much of it. She puffed off to Elsbridge. Once she got to Elsbridge, the passengers were in disbelief.
What is this old thing?
We can't possibly ride in this old coach. Send for a replacement.
Sooner or later, the Fat Controller came to see what was the problem. So the passengers explained to him about Old Slow Coach. He tried to explain she was the only coach available, but they didn't care.
I'm sorry, Emily and Old Slow Coach. Go back to the yards. I'll send a bus replacement for this.
Emily was even more worried now for Old Slow Coach. Once she got to the yards, she tried to back Old Slow Coach into the yards, but there was trouble.
Oh dear, what happened?
Her wheel cracked and it caused her to derail. She'll need massive repairs now.
Emily puffed towards Old Slow Coach.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am. I just thought I could be useful once more.
What? I don't understand. I thought you've been a coach your entire life.
I was, but then I got too old and was sent to the scrapyard. But Thomas and Percy saved me, and I got turned into a workman's hut. Then the Fat Controller thought I could be a coach again and assigned me to your train. But due to the events today, I don't think I will be useful.
Emily felt terrible for Old Slow Coach. Then she had an idea. She went to the station to talk to the Fat Controller.
Hello, Emily. Do you need something?
Yes, sir. I want Old Slow Coach to be my permanent coach.
Oh, why is that, Emily?
She told me you gave her a second chance to be a coach again, but since today didn't work out, I want to fulfill your promise to her.
Oh well, I'll see what I can do, Emily.
The next day, Emily came to Elsbridge and saw Old Slow Coach and a truck full of baggage. Emily was surprised.
What is this?
Well, Emily, I had put some thought into it, and I've decided to make your slow coach a part of your train.
Thank you, sir. But what about my old coaches?
Well, they're still useful, just being used on Edward's branch line. Now you might want to get ready for your train now.
Yes, sir.
Why did you do this for me?
Well, you said you wanted to become a coach, right? I wanted you to have that life.
Thank you, Emily.
Emily works happily now with old slow coach, or now known as Clarity. As for Gordon, the Fat Controller found out about his teasing and got the express taken away from him and was now put on goods trains. But that's another story.